You've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? See. Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition, Blueface?
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself, you.
You'd rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you can do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, with the PS5 though, like it just.
I know.
Oh, damn, y'all beautiful though, but.
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh, bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, bro. I need a PS5.
My nigga.
I feel like homie heads should be normal. I have friends that I'll just go over to their house because I want to show off a little bit, and then on the way out, I'll dap them up and act like nothing happened, and we'll just talk like we're homies, because we are.
Nasty bitch.
Y'all, so this dude came in my DM yesterday. He was like, "You're pretty, I'm trying to get to know you." He literally sent me $1,000 just to get to know me. And y'all literally sit here and think I'm gonna get to know y'all for free when somebody just paid me $1K for him to get to know me? Be so for real.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
You know what I love to see? I love to see when the ex leaves and does everything that I asked them to do for somebody else. That just makes me know that I wasn't the issue. It was you. And you realized you was the issue, but you was so goddamn prideful on changing your ways. You rather had changed your partner and then try to be better for them. That's cool. Listen, God works in mysterious ways, and maybe that was a blessing for me. Maybe that's a blessing for them. However, it brings me peace to know that I was right.
What kind of shit is that?
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not. No.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
He ain't lying.
What's up, gang? It's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. I really appreciate y'all tuning in for tonight. I ain't gonna be on here all night, but I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Now, with that being said, we can go straight to the point. It appears that Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan, got himself in some shit. Now, y'all probably be like, damn, you know, what he got into. But obviously, it's on the title of the video. He was on a DUI. Yeah, I'd be like, damn, was he drinking? Well, I could definitely say he was drinking. He was probably doing some other stuff, too. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
So let's see why Michael Jordan's son, Marcus, got himself in trouble. Check this out.
You guys good?
Yeah, we're trying to. My car's a little stuck right now.
I see that.
You want to help us?
We're going to try.
Huh?
We're going to try.
All right.
What happened? What happened? How'd you get on the tracks, man?
All right, good. Help us try and reverse this thing out.
Well, hang on. You are stuck. Come here. You know the trains come by right now, right?
No, I know. That's why I'm trying to get the f*** out of here. We thought we were making a right, and I turned onto the train tracks, apparently. I'm trying.
But yeah, we're not getting back in the car right now, okay? The reason why, so...
Do me a favor, keep your hands out of your pockets,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Keep your hands in your pockets.
There's nothing in my pocket.
That's all, don't pass you down on purpose. Put your hands up in your
Come on, man. You know... Bro, I'm Marcus Jordan. I'm Michael Jordan's son. Okay. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just trying to get home. And I made a wrong turn. Okay? And clearly, we would just like to get our car off of the train tracks.
It's
which
true.
we were
I
not
can
trying to be
confirm.
on. I mean, I'm just saying, if there's 6 of us, and we throw this thing in reverse.
Well, I've already got concerns for your level of impairment anyways, okay? So that's why. Because like it's not alcohol coming from you, and you're on the train tracks. Okay. So
come on, man.
Just listen to me. That's why I don't want you back behind the wheel anyways, okay?
I'm fine behind the wheel. I just would like to get my car out of this.
We'll deal with that after this, okay? We'll deal with that after this. But that's why I had to get you out of the car, okay? Because I hear spinning tires, I hear slurred speech from you. You're driving on train tracks.
I'm not slurring anything, and I'm
okay. I'm letting you know. I have concerns. Okay?
Well,
I
appreciate that.
Driving a vehicle, I can't let you back behind the car and drive a vehicle.
I appreciate your concerns.
Yeah, I don't want.
But I am not inebriated. I'm not anything that cannot drive home.
Oh my God.
Emotional damage.
Now, yo. Yo. That nigga, you know what we used to call that? That nigga toasted, dog. That nigga all the way baked, bro. Oh, shit. So, Dwayne Rhodes, you know, I appreciate you for checking in, bro. Righteous Fear stand up. He said he was impaired, Ninja. You stuck on a train track and you with a snow bunny, Ninja. Hey, yo, he was an all the way violation. Not that I wouldn't want to be with snow bunnies. Not that I wouldn't want to be a little toasted. But yo, you're Michael Jordan's son. Why didn't you just get Uber XL and leave your car at the motherfucking club, bro?
What kind of shit is that?
That's where he fucked up. You know, anything would have been better than that situation. XL Pro comes through. He says like, share, and subscribe. $ Cali West 1. Salute. Extra Pro was like, yeah, for real. Like, get the fuck out of here. Too late. Yeah. The only way he's gonna leave the scene now is in handcuffs. Wayne Rose says, and that vet is fire. Right. Oh, the vet. Listen here. Which vet you talking about? There was a Corvette in the video. Oh yeah, I don't know. What you mean, Dwayne Rhodes? What you mean the vet is on fire? Okay. The Corvette on the train tracks. Was that a vet? I thought that was a BMW. Hold up. That's not a Beamer? Dude, he had 6 people. There's no way he got 6 people in a vet, G. Hold up. A vet? Let me see. That's a vet? He got 6 people in a Corvette? Let me blow this up. Nah, that's a Lamborghini truck, my G. Yeah, look, that's a Lambo truck, Dwayne Rhodes. That ain't no vet. And remember, he said there's 6 people. He got 6 snow bunnies. Ain't no way in hell he fit 6 snow bunnies in a vet, G. Maybe 2 minimum, and one would be lapping it up with the other, G. Dwayne Rhodes said Chevy came back with a good design. Hey, I do like the vet though. It's mid-engine and all. He said, "Oh, my mistake. I was looking at the fins. I must be wrong." Well, dude, in your defense, it is kind of dark. I thought it was a BMW truck, but it's a Lambo truck, and it is too dark. It is hella dark. I mean, yo, this is investigation tape right here, bro. This is from what they got from TMZ. Dude. I mean, next time I should have made it maybe a little bit bigger, but I jacked it from TMZ. G. TMZ, how they be. But yeah, Michael Jordan, bro. Michael Jordan, bro. You definitely went out, bro. You definitely caught an L.
Nigga, please.
Hopefully, they don't go on Instagram to prove how. I mean, other than the fact that his toxicology report. But Michael Jordan has been dumb enough to do stuff reckless in public, like date Larsa Pippen and doing hard drugs. You know what I'm saying? Live in public. Dwayne Rose says rich ninjas do dumb shit. That Lambo truck is crazy. Right. Dude, he got everything that he wants. Like, dude, I would have just been, look, he would have all been better off even let one of them females drive the car. Better than him, being in a drunk tank and then making his dad look bad. Now, with that being said, let me show y'all, dude, this dude, he tripping, look. Look, and here's another too, like, I smoke trees and stuff too, man, but, and maybe I'm a functioning addict, I don't know, but come on now, man, there's a time and place for everything. And look, I ain't saying I never got caught up in, the law enough before, but I learned is, that drinking shit is not really even worth it. If you want to get drunk, just go ahead and take an Uber. And in my day, they didn't have Uber and stuff like that. It's easy just to take an Uber or Lyft or anything to just stay out of the trouble of the law. Because, there's always one thing that's easy to get into, but one thing that's hard to get out of. And that is trouble. Trouble.
It's an evil world we live in.
Now, with that being said, look at Michael Jordan, man. Look, he out here caught lacking. Look, check this out. I mean, I know y'all seen this, but if y'all didn't, y'all finna see it now. Boom. Look at Michael B. Jordan, bro. I mean, Michael B. Jordan. Michael Jordan. Look at him, bro. All in public. All in public, bro.
Wow, the land of make-believe.
This nigga just said, fuck it. Look, he having that shit for brunch. Bruh. Really, nigga? Really, bruh? I mean, damn. In public?
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Oh, boy. Whew. Patrick Saint, what's up, Patrick Saint? He says that brunch blow party, basically, essentially, because you know they don't, you know, because dude, look at that meal, bro. Look at that meal. That is definitely brunch because he got noodles in his bowl and shit. That's like way past breakfast. So yeah, that's definitely probably brunch, Patrick Saint. Patrick Saint. Facts. Now Dwayne Rose says, have to think every second someone is filming you. Facts. Man, hey, Dwayne Rose, that's one thing I kind of realized even before they had all these video cameras and all this stuff all around. I always kind of knew, even when you think that someone's not looking at you, even when you're outside. Have you ever been outside and like nobody's outside? You think you're the only one outside and nobody's know you're outside. Best believe somebody looked out their window, seen you. Somebody was going to the bathroom and was walking across the window and they seen you. Trust me, man, someone always sees you, even if they're not filming you too. Like, I still remember me and my brother, you know what I'm saying, we was living with my pops. And I remember one night, the neighbor, a Bronco had pulled up. And yo, the neighbor's wife, mind you, the neighbor's wife, the neighbor's husband was a doctor. And they had a big ass house next to ours. Mind you, their house damn near overshadowed our house because they had like a house that was like the same size as ours, but they rebuilt it. Long story short is, even without a nice ass house and that nice ass life he was giving her, she was still going around and still fucking with somebody else. And she probably didn't know that we seen that shit because it was a little late at night, but best believe we seen that shit.
What kind of shit is that?
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, his wife was like actually pretty fine. For an older woman, she was tightly packed, bro. Definitely tightly packed.
She wanna put that pussy on me, put it on me.
Dwayne Rose says someone that goes in, most people don't do blow and eat. It suppresses your appetite. Facts. Well, he probably went just to breakfast, just go figure. I agree, but that's the thing. He probably wants to do that before he eat. Like you know what? I guess you would have to be on that level to kind of know how they function. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That shit's crazy. Now, what was I gonna say? But yeah, man, like that's crazy. You can have everything. You can have everything and still, fall victim to the wrong crowd. Because damn, I mean, trust me, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many people do drugs. But damn, some people are smart enough not to even just have it on tape. You feel me? Like, even out here, y'all don't know why I'm smoking. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna smoke while I'm smoking either. But come on now, man. Unfortunately, unfortunately, just because you have a influential dad doesn't mean that you're gonna live your life right or how you should. Because he never had to go through the trenches. He didn't have to go through the mud. And that's not necessarily Michael Jordan's fault either, but it is kind of I guess as a product, look at Hunter Biden. Well, Joe Biden is not really a good character himself, so I guess it's a false comparison. But shit, Jordan probably got his own demons that he probably don't admit to himself. Maybe he won't take it out so hard on the young fella. But he's probably definitely going to ask his ass to straighten the fuck up, though. For real.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Now, I don't know. Do y'all remember ever that commercial back in the day? Anyone who's like Dwayne Wells, you probably remember this commercial. Remember that was a commercial where the dad, I guess, found that his son was doing drugs. And his dad was like, he said, where did you get this stuff? He said, who taught you about doing this stuff? And the son was like, you, all right? You. I learned it from watching you. Do y'all remember that? I don't know. Maybe that was just a commercial in California or in Florida, but I remember that commercial. I'm not saying that Michael Jordan does anything. I'm just saying, like, you never know what he's seen at a party, what his uncle done did or whatever like that. You never know. Oh, shit. Dwayne Rhodes, you do remember that shit. See, you said, ha, ha, ha. That shit was classic. Okay. Hey. All right. Okay. All right. I know it wasn't tripping. It's you, all right? I learned it from watching you. He said, Dwayne Rhodes then says, that and the frying egg in the skillet. Oh, this is your brain on drugs. Right. Extra process, like, share, subscribe, cash app, $, Caddy West 1. Come on, salute y'all. And press that like button. Yes, sir. Now to the next event. Now, remember when I think I discussed Dwayne Rhodes says I'm dating myself. Hey, sometimes that's almost the best way to do it. Hey, date yourself. Look, date yourself, and just pay the woman to leave. Just pay the woman to leave. Because I ain't gonna lie, man. Admittedly, I do still be, I guess technically dating, kind of. But I'm gonna just tell y'all this right now. Just talking to girls, just to talk to them, and like trying to talk to them the organic way. That shit sucks, G. Sucks because, I guess everybody's trying to look. I'm not trying to trick no female. I tell the girl what it is. You ain't gonna get no monogamy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm willing to pay, I'm ready to cut a few dollars, you know what I'm saying, to skip the line for that monogamy and try to be, your homie turn friend to lover type shit. But is this better off you subscribing to Coach Greg Adams and watching his locals and just joining the JUCO? Because it's just less frustrating. It's like, okay, I can always make more money. Do I have time to be constantly trying to see if a girl like me or if a girl like me enough to fuck me? That's just whack. Yes, Dwayne Rhodes. Dating yourself is definitely important. You'd be so surprised, man. When you date yourself, that's when you find the most girls. Man, the most times I end up getting laid the first night with a female, no data, no nothing. It's usually when I date myself. Like if I decide to go take myself to the club or take myself to the bar and it's popping, man, plenty of times I was solo and I end up getting some cheeks. Matter of fact, even if you have a good friend, your friend could inadvertently cockblock you just from being there. And Dwayne Rhodes, I know you could testify to that. You've been through that too. Ex Pro, I know you could testify to that. Sometimes, it's kind of cool to be like, hey, so you my boy and all, but we grown now. Instead of us driving to the club together, which is cool, but why don't we just both meet each other at the club? And then, if we get lucky, we could just go our separate ways. Or if we have like another female to go link up with, we could just go our separate ways. And everybody just drink responsibly, You have a drink or two, not too much, so you don't get caught up like Marcus Jordan. And trust me, you'd be so surprised. So yeah, so if you're ever worried about spending money on a chick on a date yourself. And just for you just showing off and just loving your life, hey, a woman will gravitate to you. You'd be so surprised. Not saying that you don't have to pay and break bread for these females sometimes, but it is what it is. So I do appreciate you bringing it up on Dwayne Rhodes for real. Now, let's talk about paternity fraud. Now, it seems like Chrisean Rock, and I found out about this on Coach Greg Adams' show, but basically Chrisean Rock, essentially, I guess she's bringing up the fact, I guess she went and got the DNA results for the baby finally. even though I reported maybe a few months or a year ago about how he claimed that it was not his child and he had the paperwork to say that it wasn't. But she claims that she now has the paperwork that says it is. But before we get to the paternity, we're going to talk about why she brought it up. Now, here we go. Oh, before we get into that, I do want to show what Dwayne Rhodes says. He said, I got several techniques with chicks. Have another conversation to first seem boring. Then I say some grinding, misogynist shit. Then I reel them back with jokes, and they are the punchline. Well, for Dwayne Rhodes, that just sounds like you're just being yourself. You feel me? If you don't mind me saying, yeah, like, I don't know if you necessarily want to be sound boring per se, but I guess sometimes you don't always have to give up all the action with a female. Sometimes you don't have to, because sometimes a lot of men get caught up in trying to act and try to put their best foot forward all in front, and that's kind of cool. Just kind of have a casual conversation. That makes definitely a lot of sense. Like, I kind of feel like the best way to deal with a chick is kind of being honest with them, because guess what? You can't catch up. You can't keep up with the lies. Sometimes it's better off just being honest, and then y'all can just get to both of where y'all want to be. Because I kind of realized I'm wrong. I'm not saying I don't want to have sex with these females, but believe me, fellas, this might sound kind of crazy, but you putting your dick in them, you're probably doing them more of a favor than they are doing you. Believe me, it might not seem like it, but it is. Because guess what? After the sex, a lot of them really have nothing else to offer. And that's kind of one of the reasons why some of them even hold out on it. But guess what? They ain't gonna hold it out on the dude that they really like. And that's kind of the caveat too. It's like, there's no real reward for being a sucker. It never was, and it never was, cuz. Never was. Never was. Now, they're trying to send me some computer shit from my computer. You see that? Mm-hmm. So, Chrisean Rock's ex-boyfriend, Ronnie Doe, dead after shooting in Maryland, bro. So,
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
I ain't gonna lie. She used to be fine. Now, it says let's see here, what did it say? It says a painful tragedy has struck Maryland as of yesterday, February 3rd, according to Shade Room. It involved 24-year-old Karan Makai Khan, aka Ronnie Doe. If the name sounds familiar, it's because he was a boyfriend, ex-boyfriend of Chrisean Rock. Now it says Anel Arundel police confirmed that Doe has passed away at approximately 7:10 p.m. He was just 24 years of age. Damn, bro. Avid internet users were able to connect the dots from Maryland man posting a heart tribute from his Facebook about Ronnie's death. Damn. Oh, okay. So, they talk about the salutations and stuff. Let's see here. Oh, okay. So they're showing pictures of the young man. I guess his uncle. His uncle, I guess, is like, reminiscing on their love and stuff. Really sad stuff, But the reason why I bring this up, not that, what he ain't got to say is not important. It's just not really truly irrelevant at this point. But listen to the sad facts. According to the police, Ronnie Doe was fatally shot and found lying on the ground in the front of the home in Servin, Maryland. Let's see here. It's located 25 minutes outside of Baltimore. He was administered medical aid by police on the scene of the crime. Then firefighters took Ronnie to the University of Maryland, Baltimore Washington Medical Center, Praise the come to his wounds, bro.
It's an evil world we live in.
Now listen to this. As of yet, Chrisean Rock has yet to speak out. If you remember, Ronnie is the ex who wanted a DNA test to see if her son, Chrisean Jesus, was his. He says, I deserve to have it proven to me through what? A DNA test? If Junior is not my son, the DNA test will prove that. Right or wrong? Right. He wrote on Instagram in October. Based on the passage directions, it seemed like Ronnie and Chrisean were not in the best place. And it says our thoughts go to our prayers, go to our family and friends for Ronnie during this time. Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's definitely pretty obvious from the thumbnail that she definitely has a type. And you know what's crazy? The only picture that they showed of him is his younger pictures. Damn. They couldn't even show a picture of him. They showed a picture of Chrisean Rock, though. Hey, they ain't shit, bro. Y'all ninjas ain't shit.
It's an evil world we live in.
Now, with that being said, there's another article I want to put to y'all. So I guess Buddy made a song where he was talking about her right before he died. Says Chrisean Rock's ex Ronnie Doe blasted her for taking him for granted in a new song released days before his sudden death. Bruh.
Emotional damage.
This here, Cannon Khan, who performed under Ronnie Rose, was deleted. We already know that. See, this is him. Yo, he looked like who he looked like. Who he looked like. Who does this young man look like? Yo, when females tell you that they got a type, hey, listen to them. They definitely have a type, bro. That's why you can always look at their ex-boyfriend. If you don't look like her ex,
Run! No! Get to the chopper!
Shit crazy.
You got a girl. Drop her.
Now, let's see here. Okay, so they didn't. Okay, so let's talk about. All right, it says he released a song called "Wasn't Real," which appears to be a diss track targeting his ex. In his song, he rapped about being taken for granted and wish he wasn't real with me. When you walk into my life, that shit really turns into a mess. Now I gave you the deuces and wish you asked the best. Oh, okay. So I guess Rock met her boyfriend Blueface in 2020, where her cast for her reality show Blue Girls Club, which was shared on OnlyFans. Okay. Damn. Yo, even in death, her ex-boyfriend, her baby daddy, Blueface, is still outshining the damn man, bro. Yo.
You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
And to add insult to injury, but wait, there's more. Yo, this girl insane, bro. Look, this girl insane. That's why I feel as I ain't gonna lie, man. I love smashing these hoes, but y'all, man, y'all gotta start strapping up and not impregnating these fucking crazy bitches. Because these bitches are insane. I mean, I guess it's kind of an oxymoron to say, don't knock up a crazy chick because they got some good boom boom, and most chicks are crazy anyway. But where this is at? Oh, boom. Here we go. Check this out. Chrisean Rock reveals paternity test results following Ronnie's death. Chrisean Rock took to her son's Christian Jesus Porter's Instagram account on February 5th to share the results of the paternity test. Now, the test, which appears to be conducted in 2023, confirmed that the incarcerated rapper Blueface is a biological son for a child. This revelation just comes days after her ex-boyfriend, Ronnie Doe Can, tragically passed on February the 3rd, bro. And look at that. That might even been done. I ain't gonna lie, DDC, that's a real company too. So it says Can was fatally shot in Severn, Maryland. All right, we already know that or whatever. Now listen to this. This is the main important part that I want to bring up. Now it says Rock's decision to share paternity test results through her son's Instagram account, Christian Jesus, has sparked given the fact that Can has previously claimed to be the biological father, bruh. What the fuck is that man's problem?
What kind of shit is that?
Man, I don't know what this dude was on, but you up here claiming babies that's not yours and you got lit up, bruh. I don't know, bruh. I don't know.
Emotional damage.
That's a single mother raised activity. Because Chrisean Rock, I don't give a fuck how good looking she used to be. Even if she was still that good looking. No woman's worth that. Taking care of someone else's child. Get the fuck out of here. Hell no. Now, it says the paternity dispute has been a source of public tension for several months in October 2024, where Can claimed that Instagram that he was the father of Rock's child with Blueface, which sparked widespread debate. It says, when Can confronted Rock at the mall leading to police intervention in December 2024, Can reiterated his claim, stating that he was present during Christian Jesus and had filed a paternity test accusing Rock of avoiding legal services. And it says, as the investigation into Can's death continues, the paternity issue remains of a point of controversy, including Rock, Can, and Blueface, bro.
Holy Jesus. What is that?
What
the fuck is that?
Yeah. Don't know how to pick them. Given that validation, they are simple. Know that I'm older. I get the dynamic. He says track chicks could be fine as fuck. Facts. Patrick saying he laughing about this shit. And then Dwayne Rose says she had a type, LOL. Hell, man, most of these women have a type. Look, Sophie. Yeah, you might, look, do this. You might see a female, know her track record, and yeah, she might be a slot machine, and, maybe she get around like Tupac. And maybe she might deal with different type of dudes, but trust me, deep down inside, she has a certain type. If you was to talk to her, the dudes that light up her eyes will be a certain type of dude. Like I said, that don't mean that she won't still, just because the chick has a type, just because the chick is into 6'3" light skin or 6'3" tall dudes with dreads, doesn't mean that you can't go and pop her, and don't just mean that you can't still have fun with her. And doesn't mean that she's not going to respect you either. But just know that every female has a type. And I kind of feel like that was just a case in point of how it's proven. Because the only dude, like, for her not to deal with Blueface, she went to another dude who looked just like him. And as a matter of fact, Blueface had brought him up in the past because he had mentioned that the baby kind of looked like him. But what Blueface failed to mention was that the baby, you know what I'm saying, or he, the dude, looked just like his ass. Yeah, do I have it still? Let me see.
Done with.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? Why? Because you just want to be a ass.
Always hungry. All I spend my money on is food. Papa John's.
Mike, see what you've done? I don't know who you...
Man, I swear I had it on my recorded files, but okay. But anyway, you know what's crazy? Let's just talk about this. It's not something that doesn't happen in the hood all the time. I ain't gonna even front with y'all. Man, I'm even sure that I probably got a kid or two out there that I probably don't fucking know about. And that's because these chicks are very messy. They'll go trick a dude, they'll go trick a ninja and go tell another dude that it's his baby. And you know, by the time the dude find out that kid's not biologically his, he done already signed a birth certificate and all that shit, bro. Yo, this is a cold game that we play in this game called life, especially in this country, bro.
Get to the chopper!
Even if you have a good relationship and you're married to a woman, I would advise to still get a paternity test before you even sign anything for the kid. And you don't necessarily even have to tell her to even hurt her feelings or anything like that, because I've heard a lot of females in the hood say that if her man asks for a paternity test, that their relationship would be over. But I believe the reason why they kind of say that is because they know that maybe the kid is somebody else's. Man, yo, I'm going to tell y'all this. I don't know if I told y'all before, but I already been a victim of paternity fraud well, not really paternity fraud because I didn't get frauded, but someone tried to put a baby on me. So it, you know what I'm saying, it's not out of the realm of happening because it's happened to me. It's happened to plenty of people I know, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't dumb enough to go sign nobody's birth certificate or nothing like that. I was like, shit, take me to court. Call child support. Because it ain't mine. Yeah, these folks, they will set you up for the okie doke. Don't get it twisted, y'all. Now, Patrick Singh says paternity fraud is real G. Oh, I know, because I was almost a victim of it twice. But the first time I got a paternity test, so the second time I got a paternity test, and both times your boy Callie was not the daddy of that was not the pappy of them babies. Yeah, it's crazy. It's insane. And what's crazy too is those same chicks, both of them were trying to like smash me raw after they had the kid. You know why? Because they know when you have a kid, after you have a child, you're really super fertile actually after having a kid, because that's how God intended it. And I was not trying to fuck them bitches. Now J Flo says salute to Cali West, XL Pro in the chat. He says fuck child support, aka party checks. Salute to J Flo, XL Pro, all the fellas in the chat, and everybody, representing the free agent lifestyle and the righteous fear. Now that we got some time to kind of bullshit, because Coach Greg Adams does come on in like 10 minutes, so I've been meaning to tune into the show because I haven't. Well, I watch the show during the day, but I haven't had a chance to fully watch the show at night, so I want to catch up with that. But the fact that y'all took the time out to come and watch your boy for a little bit, we got some time to like bullshit around because there's a couple things I want to show y'all. I ain't just gonna leave y'all with just two little stories. You feel me? You got to go and cut. We got to shoot the shit with my boys. You feel me? Now, with that being said, yeah, let's proceed to the rest of the show. Let's see here. Oh, I want to share this. Talk about cheating and paternity fraud. Look what this dude does to his neighbor. I mean, it's kind of messed up, But at the same time, I kind of believe that every disappointment is a greater appointment. But check this out anyway.
Whoa, what's that with it, brother? Well, I'm coming to knock on your door because somebody ruined my day. And I want to ruin your day. Your wife cheating on you, man. Come look at my cameras. Come down the hall. Come look at my cameras. I got
Yo.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like his delivery. You know what I'm saying? Even if he had to bring the bad news, he didn't have to say all that. Even if he did want to make somebody else feel bad, like, damn, Ninja, why you had to say all that, bro?
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
But I'm gonna be real with you. Even if a dude clowned you and said, nigga, your bitch is a hoe and she fucked Tyrell and that nigga Derek. Hey, even though he dissing you, and even though you might not like that Ninja, if he tells you the truth and it's really true, then guess what? He still did you a favor. Now, in an instance like this situation here, what I would advise the dude who owns a ring bell to do is, I would suggest that not only does he cut off that bitch, but he also move as well. Because it took homeboy to have a bad day to go and finally say something to me. Man, I don't fuck with them niggas like that. But thank you. Because now I could get rid of that bitch and move away from fucking low rung niggas like you.
Perfect.
So every disappointment is for a greater appointment. You dig? Now, with that being said, maybe this dude doesn't leave his girl. Because like I said the other day, you know, we as men, let's be honest. I truly believe that maybe we didn't know how to go about it, but we as younger men, we knew we were getting cheated on. Maybe we didn't know, but we felt it in our gut. Based off of just our humanistic patterns, we know how patterns are. We know when a female starts changing her patterns, she's probably fucking around with somebody else. But, you know, we tend to be in denial. Check this out.
I'm not engaged. I just have a forever friend. A forever?
Have I ever met this friend?
No. They're out of state. They're out of town. They don't live here.
What the like?
Can I ask a question? What do you and this forever friend do when you are visiting this person out of state? We be great friends. We're together. We're together when that's my man when I'm with him when we're out of state.
Like, are you intimate?
Yes.
Oh man. So you are cheating on me?
No. I'm not cheating. That's another world. That's another state. That's another friend. That's not even.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Really? Really?
Emotional damage.
See, brother man, if you look at his face, just like I said the other night, if you look at his face, he knows she was cheating. He just need a proof. You know? But now that he has a push, see, his thing now that it's in his face and now it's public, now there's a possibility he's either gonna suck her out or he gonna man up and he be forced to leave that chick. Sabrine B, what's up, G? He says, I'm not about GPSing no woman. It's not cheating if it ain't married to you. You know what? I'm glad that you mentioned that. Because you know what? Honestly, in all honesty, I actually truly believe that. Like for example, this might sound kind of crazy. I mean, they were wrong. Let's just say if I had a girlfriend or, you know, we were playing house or as my real girlfriend and we were dealing with each other, like if she went and like smashed my brother or smashed my homeboy, like I guess I probably wouldn't like, I'm not gonna want to hurt her or anything like that. I'll probably be pissed off. But or but at the same time, in reality, it is true. All is fair in love and war. You know, I mean, your chick can be took. I mean, everybody is just about friends until you get married. And guess what? I have some bad news to you too. I got some bad news for you, Supreme. You say if she ain't married to you, but guess what? You could be married to a chick. Unfortunately, in this country, she could still fuck around on you.
Emotional damage.
See, that's the caveat. The caveat is that you can still go around and essentially be paying for her, literally and figuratively. And guess what? She could still be, fucking around on you. Patrick Sin said we smutting her out. See? He said back in the day, we was taking them through the gauntlet. Facts. Man, look, some of these chicks are purposely getting taken through the gauntlet. When you go to these little freak clubs and stuff like that. Oh, as a matter of fact, I was beginning to actually talk about that XL Pro. But XL Pro says I'm hearing Irv Gotti passed away now. Damn. Yeesh. Now I gotta see if that's really true. Because you know what? That is still kind of sad though. Let's see. And this dude just sold his thing about a couple of years ago. Let's see here. Well, the news doesn't say that he's... All right, this is what we're reporting so far. Look. Oh, no, we ain't going to talk about that. All right, we can talk about that after, but let's see here. Let's see, Irv Gotti. Oh, man. All right, this is what okay, let me see. Oh, let's see here. Okay, this is what we're gonna go. Okay, we're gonna talk about this then. Let's see here. Sure it is. This is from Media Takeout. And Media Takeout is a pretty source. Can y'all see that? Okay. Let's see here. It says multiple unconfirmed reports say Irv Gotti, 54, died. The internet is buzzing with unconfirmed reports that Irv Gotti, hip-hop mogul Irv Gotti, passed away, sparking a wave of speculation and confusion. Now it says West Hollywood, California, at 18. Oh, let's see here. Okay, it says that the Murder Inc. Records founder, known for shaping the careers of artists like Ja Rule and Ashanti, have been laying low for nearly a year after reported suffering a stroke. Now, multiple gossip blogs and YouTubers claim that spoken to family sources who confirm Irv Gotti has passed away. However, no official statement has been released. It says 50 Cent adds fuel to the fire. If rumors weren't already swirling fast enough, 50 Cent nearly wanted to shy away from controversy, decided to stir the pot by posting an Instagram that Irv Gotti was on life support. It says Irv Gotti on life support, friends and family saying their goodbyes. And then 50 Cent said, "Damn, I wanted him to see my new shows, yo." Given the long-standing beef between 50 and and Gotti. Many question whether the post was meant to take it seriously or just another jet, but it's long-time rival. Either way, it added more speculation to the already uncertain situation. Now, no official confirmation, but social media is running with it. Despite these claims, media takeout and other credible sources have not been able to verify these reports. That hasn't stopped social media from going into a frenzy. Let's see here. Going into a frenzy with fans and industry insiders and hip hop enthusiasts trying to piece together the truth. As of now, no family member, representative, or close member of Earl Gotti has made any official statement confirming or denying his passing. Until then, these reports remain unverified speculation. I tell you this much, man. This stuff kind of make you look at your own morality, doesn't it? Like, I mean, it makes you look at your own mortality. Should I say, not your morality, but your mortality. Now, let's go to the comment section. Dwayne Rose said he was on life support yesterday. Facts. Says MREC TV Live now talking about it. Oh, I don't even know who that is, J Flow. But okay, for sure. Salute. Now, Dwayne Rose says Irv Young too, like 52 something. Right. That's why I kind of look at your own mortality. That kind of make you, want to go do it like 100 push-ups, man. Because let's just be real. Irv Gotti, you can kind of tell that he hasn't really been living healthy all his life. I mean, I can say most of us haven't really been living healthy. I mean, shit, I smoke weed and smoke trees and stuff like that. You feel me? I used to drink. I don't drink as hard as I used to anymore. But I know I did a fair share of drinking between my 20s and above. Shit, probably even a little earlier than that. But one thing is, I always try to maintain a decent kind of diet. But, hey, man, that fast food stuff will, is that slow death, man. I try to stay away from that. That's why, a lot of my money, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of my money does go for food because if I'm going to eat some food, it's going to be some decent food, at least. Dwayne Rose says, been trying to eat better and have good health care. Facts. J Flo says we're not on this rock that long. Well, that's the caveat, J Flo. You never know in this life, right? Because guess what? You can live today, die tomorrow. But then guess what? What if you live to your 80? You could have a good 80 years of your life or a decent 80 years of life, or you can have a hard 80 years of your life. I think that's almost as bad. I think maybe that's probably worse than dying young, don't you think? So it's like, you want to live long, but you want to live long well, or you do live short, you want to live short well as well, right? So, it's like, okay, yeah, just because you're not living all along this earth, does that mean that you just take all type of risk and just do whatever? Or do you at least take calculated risk and at least be willing to accept any risk that you take, Because let's be real. Irv Gotti, he's never been in a shape guy. He looked like he was taking Ozempic or something like that. He probably took the jab, you know what I'm saying? Hey, he probably took the jab, and there's a chance that he took the jab. Let's just be real. There's a chance that he took the vax. And hey, because that's what there's a lot of people that we knew that was seeing that they was okay, but after they took the vax, a couple of years later, a couple of years later is all she wrote. And we can name that for a lot of older people. And I'm not saying that Irv Gotti was not that old, but he wasn't on spring chicken either. Dwayne Rose says that nightlife, not having good REM sleep, that what we eat, lack of exercise, it could be a combination of a lot of things. The smoking, the drinking. And like I said, Irv Gotti was never an in-shape guy. He was always kind of a chubby looking kind of dude. Like, I can only imagine what his diet consists of. You feel me? That's why even when he lost the weight, like he probably lost the weight because he probably had a stroke. So, sometimes when people lose weight, sometimes it's not always a good thing. Sometimes it could be a good thing. So, but they lose, if they have a dramatic weight loss, it's usually a bad thing. J Flo says word. J Flo says Boomer had great runs. Facts. That's true. You're right. But what's the best for Herb Gotti and his people? You feel me? It's still kind of sad. Dwayne Rose says Marcus Jordan better be careful, right? Because his daddy in better shape than him, and his daddy like 60 something, right? Marcus Jordan only 33. You know, I can honestly say at 33, I think I was in way better shape than even he is, and and he's an athlete's son, a major athlete. You know what I'm saying? Some say the greatest of all time. Now, with that being said, like here's another thing why some men be questioning their paternity of their kids. I think this is something else too. Check this out.
This is where it's at. If you can help him get in there.
Oh, now we're gonna play that after. But you know what? Let's play that real quick. F it. Read this. You know when things are bad, right? Check this out. You know when things are bad with a chick? Check this out. You know things is bad with a female. When even the police is on your side, bro. Check this out.
This is where it's at. If you can help him get in there, okay? How old are you?
19.
Alright, you're 19. It's stupid. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I understand he made you mad or he was lying to you or whatever. It's stupid. We really can take you to jail. Listen. Stop and listen.
Yo. Salute to the police for that. I don't know if y'all people what was going on or what the caption says, but I'm gonna pull it up one more time just so y'all can see it. It says, the ninja cheated, so I changed his PlayStation password and he called the police. Yo. Salute to bro. Because you know what? Real talk, he probably wanted to knock her teeth out. But guess what? The smartest thing he did was call the cops. But the cops weren't going to arrest him. They're going to arrest her for touching his shit. So salute to the police. Hey, salute to the cops. They did exactly what they were supposed to do, bro. Yo, hey, this is one time I could definitely say I definitely agree with the cops. And see the cops, and y'all say the cops don't like black people, right? But beat this. This cop was blatantly trying to make sure this dude not only look. Oh, what? Hold up. Yo. Okay. Mic check. Press 1 in the chat. But I think y'all can hear me. Okay. I had a message that my microphone was muted. But anyway, that's what I was saying though, man. Like, it's good when the police have your back. Thank you for saying that.
Trouble getting into it, okay? This is where it's at. If you can help him get in there, okay? How old are you?
19.
Alright, you're 19. It's stupid, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you. I understand he made you mad or he was lying to you or whatever. It's stupid. We really can take you to jail. Listen. Stop and listen.
Man, I appreciate the cops for that, bro. Dwayne Rose says, and I appreciate y'all for putting ones in the chat. Dwayne Rose says, wonder if that could be an invasion of privacy like cell phone now. Saw a video of a girlfriend racing games of 100K profile. Yeah, that actually happened a few years ago. But I think he just dumped her. But yes, I look, because think about it. That's kind of like destruction of property in a way, right? Like think about it, no? And that could be considered invasion of privacy. Like, yeah, like think about it. If you break into for example, if you go into someone's laptop, right, and hack into their laptop, like whether you're there physically in person or whether you do it through the internet, that's against the law. Like you're not supposed to go do that. Like, Now, if you go buy a computer legally and they don't remember the password and you break into it, that's one thing. If you find some ways to figure it out. But if you do it to somebody else willingly to be malicious, Yeah, you could definitely be arrested for that. Because that's even worse than theft. That's like that's double felony or something like that. I don't know. I ain't the police. You know, only the police know shit like that. But yeah, facts. Dwayne Rhodes, facts. There was something I want to show. Maybe it's this. Either way, I'm about to show it now.
You can go to jail. I don't know. How did they find me? You let me know.
You don't know.
Hey, do you know how bail bonds?
Fuck out of
Oh!
Get the fuck out of my face. I knew you freaking snaked on me,
You
you
had.
bastard.
Why are you listening to them? Why are you listening to them in the first place?
Hey. Why are you not in cuffs?
Why I need to be in cuffs? Why are you not in cuffs? Why do I need to be in cuffs? Why is he not in cuffs? Why? Why do I need to be in cuffs? You don't, because we cut a deal.
Yo.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Hey, I don't know, y'all. Y'all think Tinkerbell? You think Tinkerbell dropped the dime on Sis? Do y'all think Tinkerbell dropped the dime on Sis?
That real shit, yo.
Butterfly in the sky.
You're talking to her? Do you want to tell her how you gave her up so you didn't go to jail?
My nigga. You think it's a game?
I don't know. How did they find me?
Suck my dick.
Hey, do you know how bail bonds?
My nigga. Nigga. Here we go again.
Why are you listening to them?
Same old shit.
Why, nigga? Why are you not in cuffs?
My nigga.
Why is he not in cuffs? Why do I need to be in cuffs? You don't, because we cut a deal.
What you really want? What you really want? Bad or die. Talk is cheap, motherfucker.
Yo, I don't know. There's a possibility that them cops could be lying though, because peep this, the cops. I hate to say this, but the cops are not on your side, bro. The cops are not on your side. There's a possibility. Shit up and down. There's a possibility they just couldn't put anything on him, and because he doesn't want to cooperate, they just want to make him look bad. Guess what? Didn't them cops give a damn about Reading Rainbow? Dwayne Rhodes says hearing X got me thinking about Irv Gotti getting his big break and X passing way too early. That is true. Right. Yo, isn't it rumored that DMX guy got the the jab too? Because DMX, you know, he didn't have a healthy life either. He was definitely doing crack. Whether he claimed he was recovered or not, you know, doing crack could definitely have a toll on you. I mean, I think everything could have a toll on you, even, you know, smoking marijuana and stuff like that. But I can definitely tell you one thing, smoking crack definitely has an effect on you. Like, you're fucking smoking baking soda, that's a chemical. That's, you know, this is something that was meant to be in your system. That's supposed to keep your food fresh or to, like, you know, clean your teeth off. It wasn't meant to be inhaled. And go figure, he was smoking cocaine with baking soda. You know, but I kind of feel like, you know, when you have a life like that, because just when we've seen some old bass heads in the hood. But guess what? He might have took that jab and it was a wrap after that.
He ain't lying.
Yeah, what else I got for y'all boys?
I got kids by my uncle. All three of his.
What did she just say, bro?
Here you looking for Candyman, bitch.
We listen and we don't judge. I got kids by my uncle. All three are his, and my baby daddy think the kids is his. And I tell everybody I don't like men. So I tell them my kids are my nieces and nephews.
Yo,
What kind of shit is that?
mind you, that's a girl's favorite game. We listen and we don't judge. But yo, she just isn't she judging? Even if she don't say nothing, she judging. She judging. Look, oh bro, she judging.
Emotional damage.
He says, "Been away. Did you discuss that fat heifer?" He said that fat cow with the lip situation. Yes, I actually have a whole episode, not the last episode, but it's the episode before last. That was all about the lip situation. As a matter of fact, the last episode was about the lady, the sister in Pakistan. So yeah, definitely catch up on the replay. It ain't too long. Now, let's see here. You know what? Since y'all boys are tuning in, I'm gonna give y'all some more. Let's see here. I know that cop might have been lying. Reading Rainbow might have lied, but I don't know, man. Reading Rainbow, he could have been getting snitched on too. Like he could have just been getting set up too. So I don't know. Let's see here. Next video. Oh, what this chick gotta say?
Young women, you guys been sleeping on short men for a long time, and I honestly appreciate that because there is nothing better than a short man. They have personality, they have the face card, they have the mental stability. I appreciate that. Keep getting cheated on by a 6'4" dude. Tall women are enjoying what you guys are leaving behind. That is a lot.
Yo, shout out to the short king. You heard her. Sisters, y'all missing out on the short kings. But, you know, they ain't gonna listen. That's why, you know, brothers going to these white chicks. Because, you know, white chicks, they like tall men too, but they're not so religious on that as sisters are. Dwayne Rose says the black chick in Pakistan, I think, is back. And she is bipolar. Yeah, she definitely, well, she had no choice but to come back. And I said that on the video. She had no choice but to come back. Because the Pakistanis were not going to give her any money. The only dudes who were willing to marry her were the poor ones who wanted to get a green card and come to this country. And she was not going to, and, you know, none of them looked like the type of dude that she wanted. Sanjay was looking kind of old and busted, bro. Then Rose says, with that twat all out. Mm-hmm. I don't know. That might have been my favorite part of the video, other than the fact that she was shouting out the short kings. But yeah, moose knuckle all out there. That's the main thing that caught my eye. Wasn't even the message until it was only after the fact that I was like, okay, she talking about something. Yo, I don't know if y'all noticed, but she's in a Ferrari truck. Marcus Jordan was in a Lambo truck. She in a Ferrari truck. And she passenger side. So that's a dude shit. So you already know that's that JUCO status right there. You already done know. Because guess what? You know her kings be short, they pockets be long.
She wanna put that pussy on me, put it on me.
Dwayne Rose says I do believe 25 to 50% of women have psychological issues. You're being very liberal with that number. But I feel you, G. I feel like you're being liberal. I would go more towards 50 to 75%. Because keep this, man. Most chicks, if they don't have a handler, bro, they're usually out here misguided on the side, man. For real, for real. Shit crazy.
It's an evil world we live in.
That's what I got for y'all boys. Oh, this is funny.
Gas station last night. I see this on the ground like this. Yo, I scooped it, get in my car. I'm like, oh, I found $100. Girl, look what the fuck it say on the bed. What the fuck?
Yo, shout out to the Trumper, bro. He done flipped shit upside down, bro. But yo, it's not all bad. Black men, this is the opportunity for you to get your certifications. This is your opportunity to try to get your own business. This is your opportunity to, get your passport, and get things while getting is good. Because like Coach Greg Adams says, they are going to close the gap. Like, yo, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Every day, shoot, that's probably the reason why I don't even be posting as much, man. I'm too busy trying to work on myself to get myself to the next 5 to 10 years. Because, yo, your boy need double his money. Not I'm trying to triple my money somehow. Whether it's working more hours, doing overtime, getting another job, until I'm able to, independently run shit by myself, But Trump could look at this time. This is the time where men could get the opportunity to make their money. You don't have to worry about all that DEI stuff. So guess what? Apply to these places. Apply to these jobs. Apply to the post office. Apply to these little government jobs. Apply to these sanitation jobs. Apply to these, all these other good jobs. Where the opportunities there now. That way you can take advantage of it. Shit. You might even have to put down the blunt. You know what I'm saying? You might have to put down the trees for a little bit. And get that shit out your system. You know what I'm saying? That way you can get a better job. Now, Dwayne Rose says people don't even know why they get rid of DI. It pushes liberal white women and LGBT agenda. They hijack the civil rights movement and affirmative action. Facts. Like, right, dude. They look. Statistics have been telling Black people, even before there was an internet. Dwayne Rose, you're older than me. You know this. Even before people was using the internet like that, okay? Before AOL and all that shit, we even knew that back then. When we didn't even have digital sources, and we knew then that was true. That white women were the main benefactors of affirmative action. DEI is just a new name for affirmative action. Yeah, so I'm glad that you pointed that out. But yes, it is a white woman and LGBT people who got all most of the benefits. I think 70% of the benefits or 70% of the benefit of DEI went to them. Black women were the main, I guess, the other benefit of maybe at 30% or less. So, truth is, things are going to get a lot different, and things are going to get tighter. And unfortunately, I hate to say this, it's not Donald Trump's fault. The only thing is, there's a flip side to it is, Donald Trump, he's going to fix the country, but he's going to fix the country so, so people who are willing to work hard and do what they got to do can take advantage of it. Everybody else is going to fall to the wayside. And just so y'all know, just like Coach Greg Adams said before, they don't give a fuck if you can't feed yourself or you can't keep up. D. Griff says, damn, almost missed the live. I'm at the gym right now. It's all good. Catch the replay. This ain't going to be on a long show. I'm about to close it up anyway. I'm just kind of running through some videos and do some shit and giggles with y'all boys. You feel me? So, trust me, you never really mess nothing with Cali West Miami. You can always go on a replay, G. Especially on the workout, too. It'll go by so fast. I'm going to be on that long. He says, yep, facts. Dwayne Rose says, I don't say shit. I just be trying to get my bag up. There's more classism than racism. Houses used to be 100K after Vivid, 50K, 500K, and 7% interest rate. Fuck out of here. Facts. D. Griff says, man, the gym is packed out today. Oh, I believe it is Wednesday, It's crunch time. In a week, you try and get into the swing of things. Plus, anyone who's on a workout, they know they have to get their Wednesday workout. Shit. Truth be told, I was supposed to get my Wednesday workout on my damn self. Now, I want to go back to what Dwayne Rhodes has said. He brought up a good point. He says he don't even complain. He say he don't say shit. He just goes back to get his back up because it's more about classism than racism. Because I don't know if you heard, but I guess the Department of Justice, canceled the whole little division. I guess that looks into like police brutality. And to be honest with you, they might as well, because the Department of Justice hasn't done anything for about Trayvon Martin or nothing like that, right? So they might as well get rid of it. Like, think about it. Like, people kind of get offended because it has something to do with, like, black people sensitive about cops. And I'm not saying that I don't understand why. I'm not saying that cops. Here's the thing. The truth is, cops do tend to abuse their power. But the truth be told is, if you're in the right, for the most part, you could kind of basically evade them cops if you just be on the up and up. But if you're on the wrong, in the wrong, like Michael B. Jordan or Marcus B. Jordan, you can be asked out. There's not much you can really say about racism or you being black. If you're the one, who's drinking and, starting stuff and fucked around and have your car, your Lambo, on the motherfucking train tracks where a train could come and fucking smack the shit out of you with a bunch of snow bunnies. D. Griff says, right, what justice have they served in the last 10 years? Facts. Like, there's no real reason for them to keep that department anyway. It's not like, they put like, it's not like they're the ones who put, if I'm not mistaken, they didn't put, the guy who deleted George Floyd, they didn't put him away. His state put him away. Trayvon Martin, killer, or deleter, he's still walking around alive. I mean, well, not saying that someone should take him out because I don't advocate for violence, but no one brought him to justice and arrested him, right? He's not serving his time in jail. Dude, as a matter of fact, people have maybe probably even forgot about him, but dude, what's his name? Mark Zimmerman or whatever his name is, he's still walking around, free as a bird. And he took out Trayvon Martin, what was that, at least 8 years ago? Oh, it says, D. Griff says, right, Michael Brown too. Hey, I can say this much. George Floyd, I'm not saying that he deserved to die, but we could argue that he did put himself in that position. We could kind of argue that. There's two sides to the coin. The cop, he deserved to go to jail the rest of his life. And if George Floyd didn't act like an idiot, they'd both be not, George Floyd would be alive and Homeboy wouldn't be in jail. In fact, George Floyd, if he would have just went with the cops, he probably would have got out like the next day or some shit like that. But he overreacted. And, and the cops are dumb. Bad combination. But with that being said, Michael Brown, see, that's a little sketchy because it's like some argue that Michael Brown put up his hands like, don't shoot. But then it's like he did try to grab the guy's firearm from him from in the car. I was like, nah, I don't know. It's like, just think about it. Can y'all be honest? If someone try to ask you for directions, right, and you are nice enough to pull over and try to talk to them, and then they try to go, they seen that you had a firearm and they try to go for your firearm and try to take it from you, and they weren't successful at it and they ran away. All right, I'll just leave it at that. Like, if nobody was looking, or if you could kind of get away with doing something nefarious, I'm not saying that I don't advocate for violence, but guess what? People are human. People with their adrenaline pumping and stuff like that, and knowing that somebody, if they had the opportunity, they'll take you out. You might do something that you wouldn't think that you would do in a rational state of mind. D. Griff says, yes, it's been 10 years since Martin. And then D. Griff says, right, he definitely would have gotten out of the next day. Right. So, him for reacting like, trust me, y'all don't think I've been locked up? I've been locked up plenty of time. Do I have any felonies or anything crazy? Hell no. But I done been locked up a few times. But guess what? Sometimes, sometimes you can't talk your way out of it. Sometimes the best thing to do is just let it play out. Sometimes the least to say, unless you say you're gonna fuck around and beat the charge because they did something wrong anyway. So, but the best way to beat the law is to avoid them at all costs. So I appreciate y'all boys really, chiming in on this. You know what I'm saying? Because, y'all feel me. We got a lot of intelligent brothers, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie. I know I be teaching a lot of people who watch the videos, but y'all boys in the live chat, I know y'all know what time it is, we preaching to the choir, but guess what? We like this shit because guess what? Iron sharpens iron, right? Now, let's see what this shit got to say. Because I ain't seen no chicks or nothing yet.
Hi. Would you guess what my favorite color is? It's pink.
Yo. I'm telling you, man, black women just keep their own natural hair and they just get their attitudes together, bro. Man, they could be unstoppable. Shit. I think if sisters was to wear their hair more natural and just be a little bit more polite and be more nice, they could even get white men. But that's another conversation for another day. Because we know, the mentality is not there. D. Griff says, man, I was in jail when Floyd got deleted. When I was out, it was like the world was on fire. Oh, yeah, of course. Because Trumpster was in power, and George Floyd, I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of messed up how George Floyd died, but he put himself in that situation. I mean, even if, here's the thing, what I realized too, even if something's not your fault, like for example, if a woman goes somewhere, she's walking down a dark alley by herself in a short skirt and someone tried to, give her some grape soda. I mean, it's wrong and they need to be arrested and they need to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But wouldn't it be better? Wouldn't it have been wiser for her not to go down a dark alley, by herself in a skirt? D. Griff says, oh, yeah, I've seen this chick before. Oh, I said that already. D. Griff says, I knew she was going to say pink. LOL. Yeah, you already know what else is pink. Hey, yo, you already know. And I think that's kind of what she was kind of alluding to. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, XXX.
She don't put that pussy on me, put it on me.
Wayne Rose says, I wonder if Nicole Murphy was in the Lambo with Jordan. LOL. No lie. I was wondering that too. But you know what? The reason why I didn't say anything was because I couldn't substantiate that. Plus, I ain't gonna lie. I truly believe if she was in the car with them, I truly believe that would have made big news. But she wasn't. I think he was just there with just some other snow bunnies. And Trey says, is that even Jordan's son? I think that's what you meant to say. Huh? What? Okay.
Who?
So anyway, let me let y'all get some clips on the way out. Oh, before my time is up. Here go a little clip from the other day.
I'm not talking unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week. You hear me?
Okay.
I'm getting my Pakistani passport and Pakistani ID.
You have Pakistani ID?
I'm getting it. Do y'all agree?
Did I ever given you a friend?
Mind your business. What? Talk.
Tell me you have a Pakistani passport?
I'm getting one. Do you have one?
I have Pakistani passport.
Oh, you do?
Why are you
Okay, good.
What are you doing here?
Listen,
Yes. What are you doing here?
I don't live here. I'm chilling.
You chilling here? Why are you not taking your flight?
It's none of your business. Now go home. Here. Take it. I told you, I'm not talking unless you have 5,000 a week from me in USD.
5,000. Why?
Because it's expensive to talk.
Why you can't have it done?
Go home.
You go home?
Go home. Yeah, leave. Pack up and go home.
Don't talk you?
No.
Why?
Because y'all don't have no money. Y'all don't have 5,000 in USD.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Yo, and she's dead ass serious too. That's why they had to fly her monkey ass back, bro. Dwayne Rose said, and she is a. Oh, is she? Oh, is she supposed to be? I don't know. She's kind of acting like a. She's kind of acting like an FBA, but I don't know. You say that she was a tether, but I don't know. Is she? I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know where she came from with that shit though. Now, Lion War Racist said she needs to go home. Right? Hey, she needs to go home. You know, and that's basically what I think they're saying in their own little language. Like, go home, you bitch. Yo, I'm sure, hey, yo, Lion Raw Racing. I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, them dudes in their own language is like, shut up, bitch. You already know, bro. You already know. Now, D-Griff says, what do you think about that, about 4X thing trying to fight a UFC? What do you think about 4 extra? Oh no, what do you think about? I can't even see what it says. What do you think about 4 extra trying to fight a UFC fighter? You know what? I don't even know, because you know what? I kind of used to watch UFC in the beginning, but then I kind of lost track of that, man. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna fight G. Now, Dwayne Rose says, I can tell she has an accent. She's from the Bronx. She sounds like she's Grenadian or some South American country. Oh, okay. All right. You know, hey, either way, whether y'all want to call her a tether or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She's still from the Northern Hemisphere, and it still reflects very terrible against Black women. But I don't know. To me, she could be, you know, Caribbean or, you know, but I don't know. You know what? Maybe so. But she just sound like, to be honest with you, she sound like a chick from Yonkers to me. Let's play her real quick just for the hell of it. Just since you brought it up. Dwayne.
I'm not talking unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week.
Nah, bruh. Yo, I'm fighting that. That is definitely a hood ninja whose parents is from like Yonkers or whatever. Her family from Alabama, and then I came up there. Well, probably not from Alabama, but her people came from Mississippi back in the 60s, and she been in New York. She been in the boroughs all her life. You could tell, that ain't no accent. That is a chick from some part of New York. Probably not the boroughs like NYC or Bronx or Brooklyn or Queens or anything, but she sound like she could be from like Long Island or one of them little weird little places, bro. Dwayne Rose says the way she says more land and thousand, that sound like a Black American from Yonkers, bro. Some family from the East Coast. That we could play some more. That is not a Caribbean, bro. Look, that is not a African or Caribbean or nobody, bro. Look at her.
You hear me?
Okay, yeah.
I'm getting my Pakistani passport and Pakistani ID.
You have Pakistani ID?
I'm getting it. Do y'all agree?
Yo, that is a Black American, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Hey, Dwayne Rhodes, let's go ahead and take this L, bro. Yo, that's your people's, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That's your people's, bro.
You're a victim.
Here we go.
Mhm. And anyway, I'm gonna be honest with you. Not many. I can honestly admit, not many Caribbeans are on that. Who be on that. I said take it back. There are some Caribbeans who be on that Muslim stuff because Elijah Muhammad was definitely not an American. But yeah, but that was a Black American, bro. T. Griff says she sound like that chick who does interviews for Judge Joe Brown. Right. Coffee Cake says she's gonna get thrown off of a roof. Damn. He said she'd get thrown off the roof. Sheesh.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Damn, bro. Damn. Oh shit. Coffee Cake chose violence. God damn. Oh shit. Oh, Ray Rose, he wants to activate the black delegation trading her ass in, bro. He says, oh, okay. He said she does sound like a little like Dana. Right. That's definitely, I'm sorry, bro. That's definitely FBA, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know. Now, D. Griff says Elijah Muhammad was born in Georgia. Oh, hey, why he used to talk like that, though? I thought he was like some type of Caribbean. I don't know. He talked a little weird. He talked like he had an accent. Or maybe the dude from the Denzel Washington movie had an accent. Am I tripping? Or maybe because he was just old. D. Griff says, oh, he says, Supreme says at D. Griff, Dana with the T with her red lipstick. Oh, the Coffee Cake says, what kind of content do you do? I just came across your channel. Oh, man, you got to check out my bio. Check out my bio. But, you know, we talk about, to be honest with you, you know, we mainly focus on relationships and topics, you know, various topics that deal with relationships, you know, everyday relationships, you know, mainly dealing on, you know, not necessarily just celebrities, but just anything that come across, you know, mainstream media. But yo, you know, I really appreciate you tuning in. But check out, you can check out my content. I got a whole catalog. Now, D. Griff says, right, she sounds like just like Dana with the data. D. Griff says, I think she's Geechee. Right, yeah, you know, Geechee. You know, that's essentially what a Geechee is. Geechee is essentially not the Black Americans who were in New York since like, you know, since emancipation or from, not from emancipation, but not from the beginning, because there were Black Americans who were up north in New York and those places before, even in California. Well, you know, after slavery, of course, but there was a migration from the 60s or from the 50s because of Jim Crow and all that. A lot of Black people, aka, to be honest with you, a lot of Black women or Black people took their kids and moved up to New York and stuff because they were starting to make those project houses and stuff. But the truth is, a lot of people from New York, yeah, they might be from New York, but if you were to talk to them, their mom or their grandma was from like Georgia or from Mississippi or from somewhere from the South. Because I remember when I used to go to visit New York, people used to always say to me, "Oh man, oh you from?" And it's like, "Oh, where you from?" I used to be like, "L.A." They used to be like, "Oh, we thought you was from the South." They think from the South because let's just be real, people from L.A. Most people from L.A. are from the South too, in some way. Now, Coffee and Cake says, "Cool. I appreciate you for tuning in and checking me out." D. Griff says, "I think Elijah Muhammad might have been from Geechee. That's why he probably sound like that." I thought Geechee was a Black American from the South who, you know, basically, came from the South and went to like other inner cities, like big cities, like, you know, New York, Los Angeles, and other little places. But I definitely heard about Geechee before, but I definitely know that it has Southern roots. D. Griff says, I'm Geechee and Creole. See? Right. Now, Supreme says Geechee are Black people who lived in the coastal areas from Jacksonville, Florida to upper coastal South Carolina. My grandma folks are from North Florida. Facts. But yo, a lot of those people are still segregated. A lot of those people moved, but a lot of those people who were considered Geechee did move to a lot of northern places too. As a matter of fact, you know who was Geechee? You know who used to represent and say he was a Geechee? Was what's the guy from okay. Remember Lawrence Fishburne played the guy from Hoodlum? Frank Lucas's boss. What was Frank Lucas's boss? But remember, the dude, what's that dude? Forrest Whitaker played him on a TV show. I forgot. He's a. Oh, damn! I just had his name in my head too. I forgot his name, but Lawrence Fishburne played him in Hoodlum. How can I forget his name? But he was a big time gangster. Come on, y'all, help me out. Help me out. Dwayne Rose says, my family from Georgia, I started understanding I'm not black. Black learning the identity of the South and indigenous people blew my mind. Well, hey, man, you know what? That could be a whole another, that's a deep-rooted conversation right there. Now, Deep Griff says, yeah, my folks moved to Chicago. See? Dwayne Rose says, yeah, I'm a product of New England education. Okay. Hey, we're all product of our environment. Now, it's funny that y'all bring up this stuff too, because think about it, a lot of the people did congregate, from the north, from the south to the north. And then also too, it's funny to bring up D. Griff, you brought up the fact that you're yeah, I know who Forrest Whitaker is, Ray Rose, but who did he play the big time gangster? Frank Lucas's boss. Whoever Frank Lucas's boss was. And I knew his name, I forgot it. See the effects of smoking trees. Let's see, Frank Lucas boss. Frank Lucas was the boss. Oh, Bumpy Johnson. Bingo. Yes, Bumpy Johnson was Geechee. Negro says it looks like the speculation about Elijah Muhammad being Geechee. He said, damn, can't remember. Bumpy Johnson, yeah. Thank you, D. Griff. Bumpy Johnson. Yep. Mm-hmm. But trust me, I know my black history. I don't have to be I don't have to be Black American to know my history. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm essentially Black American. I've been here all my life. Yeah, we got it. Bumpy Johnson, no doubt, no doubt. See, y'all boys on point. I appreciate y'all boys. Let's see here. What else I got for y'all? Because I'm trying to wrap it up for y'all. But y'all come with some straight facts tonight. Wayne Rose says a lot of the Southerners moved north for the factory jobs and west for the opportunity. Facts. D. Griff says, oh, I didn't know that he was Geechee. Well, that's what he was saying in the movie. And Supreme B says Elijah Muhammad was Geechee. His family is from Georgia, with a lot of them originated from Savannah, Georgia. That's dope. See, D. Griff says that explains why my grandmother kept our Geechee roots a secret. See? Right. It's a trip, man. It's a trip with subsections and stuff you got with people and stuff like that. It gets deep. Because it's all right. Dwayne Rose said something about tether. I mean, I guess tether is a derogatory term for, I guess. I don't know if that has to do with because I looked at the definition of tether, and tether is like when you tether in something. Like, for example, let's just say you have a horse and you have a donkey. A horse will your donkey would tether the horse because the donkey's a slower being, so the horse will guide the donkey, right? So that's essentially like a tether. Like you can have a tether on a boat. So I guess that's what I mean by tether. But the truth is, I guess people could say tether they want, but the truth is that I'll argue that nobody was tethered anyway because, why would you go 2,000 miles and bring dark-skinned people from one country to another country if the country that you're already in had people this color already? So, so by definition, are Caribbeans really tethers? Because there were black people there when Columbus came. Even Columbus and his historians drew pictures of black, dark-skinned people. They're not like the typical, Native Americans that we see on TV or the Native Americans that we see in tribes. I'm not taking away anything from them being, tribals, but they were, but to say that there are no black Indians is a lie. That's false. Now, Dan Rose says, I have to visit South Carolina. I'm just learning about Southern history. He says tether is more loosely connected to something in today's term, like the game during recess. Oh, okay. Geechee is a sub FBA lineage. Right, but if you look into it, it gets even deeper than that, because if like Creole has roots to New Orleans and to Haiti. See, a lot of Creoles don't think that. A lot of Creoles just think they're just French, like white and black French people, and maybe they do have white in them, but most of those Creoles, what they don't know is that Creole is not necessarily from French people. That's from black French people who were Haitians, aka Creoles. There's a reason why Creoles from New Orleans talk the same Creole from Creoles in Haiti, because they are derived from the Haitians that were not very, let's just sail away. Haiti's not, Haiti's not very far from Florida, and Haiti's not very far from Louisiana either. And remember, Louisiana was part of the Louisiana Purchase. Now, D. Griff says, we always speculate about when I was in Georgia, I tried Geechee food and it tasted like my mom's cooking. Dope. Geechee folks love neck bones. True spit. D. Griff says, yeah, Negroes be exaggerating. When I did my DNA, family members from Caribbean came I never heard of. Well, here's the thing about FBA, and I tell people FBA people all the time. In order for y'all to have FBA, not only do you have to first you have to have your woman on point. Until you all somehow figure out how to get sisters to stop putting y'all on child support, then guess what? You can't even make no FBA shit. Look, Jamaicans don't even. We're not even like that. We're not even clannish to the point where we're just gonna be all about Jamaicans. Because guess what? A Jamaican chick will put you on a child support too. So until you do it like the Hebrews, where their women, even if they don't work out and they divorce each other, they don't put each other on child support. They know child support is a killer on people's finances. Now, D-Girl says, yeah, some of my Creole relatives still do the light skin thing. Of course they do. Wayne Rose says, I'm looking at this Down syndrome model. Damn, son, being a thought across the board. She thick as fuck. She got thick midget butt. LOL. Oh my God. D-Griff says, at D-Griff, paper bag. Yeah, like it's all crazy stuff. It's like, yeah, people are going to have their own little thing. I mean, the truth is that has always been around even in dark-skinned people's family and regular black people's family. Like, I've been even told that, certain relatives in my family told their kids to hold their nose like this when they're young to kind of make their nose pointy. So it's, black people are the feeder race. Now, Supreme says at Cali West, I heard Jamaica have a lot of out of wedlock children. Well, think about it. It's Jamaica. Jamaica it's not a third world country or anything like that, but let's put it like this. Jamaica's not a third world country, but there's sections that are third world, if that makes any sense. Like, there are parts of Jamaica that is essentially like third world. Like, dude, there are places called like shanty towns where people actually live in houses made out of tin. All right. It's like Skid Row without the Skid Row, where people actually live in tin houses and stuff, and they have like a public bathroom that everybody uses and stuff like that. So, it could definitely get bad. I mean, definitely, it's like one of those countries that does have a third world feel. So go figure that. Look, that hasn't. But look, yes, they probably do have a high out of wedlock children. Want to know where else has probably just equally, if not more, of a out of wedlock, or probably just as much? America, Black America. Right, do this. As a matter of fact, that's another thing too. That's another thing that actually happens in the hood too. With so many, if certain women have a certain type of dude and they go for, if 80% of the women go for 20% of the men in the hood, and sisters decided, I'm not saying that Jamaicans gonna do it either, because Jamaicans do it too, But they decide to name their kids their last name versus the name of their father. Guess what? People end up smashing their own relatives. That happens in the hood. That happens all over the world, especially in third world countries. Negro says, I remember when Negroes were trying to say Geechee and Creole weren't FBA. See, that's another thing too. That's a lot of things we can talk about. But here's the thing: if it makes you feel any better, Negro, black people who claim FBA, if there's a dude that geology check, they don't realize that they're not FBA either, because they have Caribbeans in their family they're not aware of. They have Africans in their family they're not aware of. They have all types. They have Indian and they're not aware of. Think about it. A lot of these people claim FBA. If you ask them if they did a DNA search and they had the records of their parents through slavery, most of them don't. The truth is, I kind of I can honestly say that I actually like the concept of FBA. But look, liking a concept and knowing that it's unrealistic are two different things. Both you could agree with something, but they know it's not a reality at the same time. You could agree with something both simultaneously, whether they are contradictory in some sense. D. Griff says, so what marriage is, a social construct? Yes. Yeah, it's a social construct based off of whoever enforces the laws. If you live in Saudi Arabia and you cheat on your husband, you could get your head cut off. If you live in America and your wife cheats on you, she could get half your shit. It's definitely a social construct. And unfortunately, whether you get married in a mosque or in a church, Baptist church, unfortunately, God is not going to come down and stop stop her in the courthouse. Now, Degra says, go to the Appalachian Mountains and you'll see America's third world. Well, yeah, I think it's in like India or one of those little places. Yeah. And Supreme says, where can you do a DNA family test? I might have a teen child. Anywhere. You can go get that shit done you can go to Walmart or Rite Aid or one of those little drugstores and buy that self-DNA test. As long as the teenage child, I think as long as he's with it, or I guess you might have. I don't really think you have to have consent for that because it's your child, or you think it's your child, but somehow you have to just get a swab with the kids. I don't know what the legality it is. I'm not giving you legal advice, but if the mother's willing to kind of comply, that'll help, and you can find out. But that's a little tough because the kid kind of grown now. He or she might not even want to know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier before, man, there's a possibility your boy might even have a kid out there. But guess what? It is what it is. Now, D. Griff says, right, one of my great-grandparents' fathers was Northern Nigerian. See? D. Griff says, I don't know until my grandmother told me. Dwayne Rose says, it just came across my feed. Recipes, Irv Gotti. All right, let's see about Irv Gotti again. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Now my feed is changing now. All right. This is a very reputable source. This is a reputable source, so we're going to roll with it now. That's sad. Damn, y'all. We was having so much fun, too. Now we got to talk about this now. Okay. Everybody declared deceased by close sources. Irv Gotti, hip-hop producer and founder of Murder Inc. Records, is declared TEAD. According to all hip-hop sources provide the update 2 days after Irv Gotti suffered a second stroke, resulting in bleeding of the brain. August 2024, Irv Gotti's team had confirmed he suffered from a stroke. According to TMZ, it was a minor stroke over 6 months before revealed as a result of diabetes complications. Irv has been struggling with diabetes for years, which caused him to have a minor stroke over 6 months ago. Gotti's rep said in a statement, he has since changed his diet and eating more healthy. Now, it says he's been successful in making a full recovery. Irv is not in rehab facility. He's at home with his family enjoying life. Said at the time of the video. Now, says Whack 100 initially shared the news of Gotti's first stroke on August 2026 during his podcast, claiming that he spoke with someone on a stroke recovery center who shared the multi-platinum manager suffered an acute stroke. Yeah, man, the story is updating. Is yeah. Yep. You know, look like it's official. Well, rest in peace to Irv Gotti. Let me go to the comment section. So Supreme B says, Cali West, she's 17. The mother claimed me now, but someone else signed the birth certificate. Well, look, if they really want to find out, why not? Is a mom on board? If mom's on board, do it. Why not? If she's on board. But guess what? Like I said, now if the mom is on board, that's a good thing. That definitely helps. Now the daughter had to be on board. She isn't going to be willing to do that. So, I don't know what, if you've seen her yet, but make it happen if you can. He said now the Appalachian Mountains are on the east coast of the U.S. Are they? Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know where. I don't know that. Okay. Oh, you know what? I know what I'm talking about. There's another. I forgot what it is. Mount Everest is one of those places. Might be somewhere far. Not Mount Everest, but Mount Everest is a damn monument. But yeah, okay, for sure. D Griff. D Griff says, yeah, Irv Gotti passed. Supreme says sending prayers. He said Dwayne Rose said, I'm smoking tonight and listening to his tracks. He had the 90s and 2K on Smash. Facts. Supreme said we gotta pray for 2025. Well, hey, we gotta pray for every day, man. You feel me? Unfortunately, ninjas die every day, B. It's just kind of sad because, we heard his music. Like, his music has affected our life. Like, in one way or another, that music has affected us in, in a positive or negative way. Mainly. Mm-hmm. But 50 said that, he kind of figured that home. But see, 50 Cent, he has sources probably much closer to that camp than we do. Because remember, they were basically enemies. I know Black Child and Ja Rule attacked him, and that's Irv Gotti's boys. So I don't know if a matter of fact, now I think about it, Irv Gotti might have been all involved in that fight too. Was Irv Gotti involved in that fight where they try to shank up 50 Cent? Because I think 50 Cent said he punched. No, I think Black Child, when it turned off the lights, he starts shanking people. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Glenn says, damn, 54, shaking my head. And Negro says Appalachian country is America's third world. Oh, word? Now, didn't even know that. Now, yeah, man, it is kind of sad to hear. Like I said, makes you think about your own mortality. Like, damn, like, or buried them passed away. And it's like, you kind of make you think like, dude, he got money too. Like, he got money. Like, you'll think like, he got the best, I guess, having money only supplements you if you have your health together too. And even if your health is together, don't go wrong. like I said, definitely maintaining your body definitely helps, So, prayers out to everybody in his family. But yo, I did a 2-hour live stream tonight. Jesus. Sheesh. But yo, man. Bang Rose said check out Sweet White Underbelly about the incest in the family in the Appalachian Mountains. I heard about that shit. I heard about it. And trust me, I heard enough about that. Trust me, I know. Shit. Hey, it's funny to bring up the incest in the family. I mean, that is kind of sickening and hard to hear, but, a milder form happens like that in the hood all the time. When you got sisters, when you got one chick who's, when you got 10 chicks in the hood or 20 odd chicks who decide they're going to let one guy raw dog them, yo, what do you think happens when they decide to name the child's last name a different name, the last name and their last name, and they mess around and they end up meeting each other? Yo, that's something that's not really discussed in the hood at all. The girl says, yeah, it really does, man. So, yep, anything can happen. So, that's an untouched discussion in the Black community. The fact that, let's not even discuss the fact about that skit that I showed earlier. Look, a matter of fact, let's not even talk about accidents. Here's the thing: I'm talking about something innocent as accidental incest. What about when the incest is not accidental at all?
Never do. One, never.
Oh, that's not it. But what about when it's not by mistake, it's deliberate? Like this situation here.
Saying that we don't judge. I got kids by my uncle. All 3 are his, and my baby daddy think the kids is his. And I tell everybody I don't like men. So I tell them my kids are my nieces and nephews.
Now, yo, do we have to go to the Appalachian Mountains to see this shit go down, bro?
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Right in the hood. Yo, we all, look, I don't know where she's from, but she's from anywhere around where we from. We have probably hit on her on IG or on some type of dating app. These are the same chicks that we're bumping into. These are the same chicks that we're like, man, you know what? She do kind of look like she's a hot girl, but I wouldn't mind popping her. And these chicks are like willfully having, XXX with their uncles. Dwayne Rose says, he said, my Puerto Rican homies, shit, they bumped their second cousin with no problem, LOL. Yo, y'all want to talk about something crazy? I remember in junior high and high school, in junior high, there was a girl who admittedly told, I guess, her friends or told somebody that she basically blew her own brother. Yo, she admitted to blowing her own brother. And guess what? And when someone threw it in her face in like class or something like that, or outside of class or something like that, she wasn't even embarrassed. She was just kind of like, she was like, it was like she was like mildly embarrassed, but not really embarrassed. She didn't flinch when it kind of said, she kind of smiled about it. Like it was kind of more of a coy embarrassment, not like more of an embarrassment. Oh, I'm about to go and delete myself embarrassment. She was kind of like, she kind of laughed it off like, oh, like girl, like, that was like when I was younger, or that was like, oh, so, or she really didn't make a big deal about it. And yo, blew her own other, bro. And like, I don't know if they had the same daddy or not, but either way, that's still wrong, because some people argue, well, if you're not from the same seed, then technically she's not your brother or sister. But I don't believe in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not you believe that's your full brother or half sister or whatever, that is some sick, nasty ass shit, bro. And I remember one time I was watching this promo, and there's this little sexy chick who be on these promos, and she said that her brother used to make her do that. So y'all be surprised what goes on in people's households. Hence why fathers are needed. Because guess what? If there's a father in the house, ain't no way siblings ain't nobody ain't gonna do nothing. But I don't know. I guess if you watch the Appalachian Mountains, they might fuck around and do that shit. Supreme B says, damn, that's fucked up. D Griff says, what the fuck? About that chick. D Griff says, my cousin's down in rural Georgia says it happens here. Oh, of course. D Griff says, and folks wonder why people are crazy. Facts. Hey, have you ever looked at a chick sometimes and like she might be pretty? Look, let's just say like on the outside, she might be attractive. But like she's just a little slow and just a little off. Like her motor skills are just not really fast. It's like she's not even like, I mean, there's a possibility that she might be on drugs too. But besides the drugs, there's some chicks who she's not even on drugs. She's actually sober. And her motor skills and just her thought process is just slow and just kind of just goofy. Sometimes it could be because, you know, maybe their mom and dad is brother, sister, brother. You know what I'm saying? Sister, mother. I don't know. Sabrina says children have to watch and be monitored at all times, like a hawk. Facts. Because let's just be real. I hate to say this. I hate to kind of talk negative like that, but let's just be real. As humans, let's just be real. As human beings, have you never had a thought of something that you wouldn't do, but you just had this kind of this weird thought? Because your thoughts are just collective of just things together. Maybe you're watching a horror movie or something like that, and have you ever just had a crazy thought? What? I think we all have crazy thoughts. I think what separates us from insane people and people who are clinically 5150 is we don't act on it. D. Griff says, wow. He says, man, there's a few dudes from my hometown that have 20 plus baby mamas. I believe it. Wayne says, Uncle Daddy. Right. D. Griff says, yeah, I know what you mean. Facts. So, I mean, at the end of the day, there's a lot of things that could be discussed, especially the fact that people don't even get married anymore. Because here's the thing, for you to get married, here's the thing. If you legally get married, as long as you don't have the kids yet, you'll find out whether that person's related to you or not, because they're going to do a DNA test. And the DNA test, they're going to try to see if there's any similarities between your blood types. And just what? And the state, if they find out, or they, if by DNA, you guys are siblings or related or close in DNA or have, like, technically, I hate to say this because they're not technically, I don't know that your third cousin might not even really be biologically your real blood or something like that. But yeah, I think unless it's like your third cousin, like the state is not going to sign it for you. As sick as that sounds, because guess what? And depending on which state you are, if you're like in Utah and those little weird little places, you'd be surprised what they allow. The Griff said, yeah, it's called intrusive thoughts. Facts. Thank you for putting it together. Dwayne Rose says that's why taking on the father's last name is so important. Facts. Yeah, and look, and here's another thing. You know what makes it even worse for the Black community too? And Coach Greg Adams has definitely brought up this point, is the fact that, Black people, we tend to stray from religion, stray from tradition because we're not as religious anymore. But it is custom that if a father has a son, that the firstborn is not even really up for debate. Usually the child is going to be named after the father and have the father's last name, even if they're legally married or not. Because the reason why people have the last name is because the reason, just like any other, most religions and most countries, they go by the last name, is to catalog people. It's literally to catalog people. Yes, there are some people who they say, oh, well, the wives in like Islam, they don't necessarily have the last name with the husband. They might have like a different type of last name, but that last name is still a record, the point of record keeping families and bloodlines. Wayne Rose says, I know this chat is familiar with the kingdom's reason for the First World War. See, that's deep. That's deep and that's deep. But yo, man, your boy a little tired, but I appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode. Yo, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you're feeling this shit. I really appreciate y'all boys tuning in. I will catch y'all maybe tomorrow, but definitely Friday night. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Cali West. I'm out of here. I'm gone. I appreciate y'all boys.